everyone, I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Listen up, I ain't playing around. I shed blood, sweat, and tears, and I made my rounds. I'm back, ooh, there's no stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got what you need, Welcome to the show, get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping through, I gain across the building, bring back the feeling. Did a fright, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got what you need, Welcome to the show, get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said I'm gonna be
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. The Dodgers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 1-0. For Game 3 of the ALCS, the Cleveland Indians allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-1. They will take a 3-0 series lead into Game 4. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
I saw your picture and it's the best, the finest in the
to chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my Phantom. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, ballin' every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his man looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my Phantom. She just popped it, wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Town ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, I might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm fly as I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my Phantom.
Here goes another classic.
Yeah, let's take it back to 2 turntables and a mic.
Riggedy rip the microphone straight.
That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh.
Two turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight.
Yeah,
That's the only way they're gonna hear you.
hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap, gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Yell it to the world, never sleep on me. I'm just trying to wake them up, it's a free coffee. This is what you need, this is that tongue in cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3, no Sesame Street, but the numbers speak like come on. It's going down, I'm about to free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger, I do it big, y'all. I ain't a baller, but bigger than beach balls. I'm lock and loaded, this is pure survival. Fame to keep my idols, Biggie and Michael. And ain't nobody talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up! I bet it all like Crowline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the gold mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline. But watch me go with Showtime, that's why I pay him no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. Right. We get busy, and he don't sleep. Right. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Right. So here we go. Come on.
2 turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight.
That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh.
Let me on your and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like parkour. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip-flops. I took my into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut, you're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your line like a... Successfully, I did this domestically without any recipe and kept the integrity. I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman, pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, who bumped the turntable? I know you're feeling good, but this could quickly turn. Don't ever stop the music when you rockin' like this, cause you could lose a great thing like Tupac and 9-6. Let me know if we got what you need. Right. We get busy and you don't sleep. Right. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Right. So here we go.
Come on. Turntables and a mic. Rickety, rip the microphone straight.
Right. That's the only way they gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. Right.
Time to make up, ain't no top on that hoop. Like baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Who get out of here?
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's your take as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Kenta Maeda has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And we are set for
Leading
baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Maeda has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a line drive. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Yu Darvish will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading up.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he popped him up. Bryant trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Darvish, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And our winner here will, of course, take on the American League champion Cleveland Indians. And congratulations to them on the season they've put together. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. They'll get us started in the top of the second. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two-two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Bellinger has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Striding in, Mike Moustakas. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 0 for 4. And that misses for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. And a base hit. The first of the game for the Cubs.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike 3. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
No balls and a strike to count. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he got him. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. Just a 1 for 12 career line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Standing in now, Yu Darvish. He swings and grounds it to short. Seager is up with it. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Into the box now, Austin Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. In there, the letters 0-1.
0-1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Seager can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now, Chris Bryant, as we begin the top of the 4th. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Here's a pop-up now. Muncy has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left.
If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up.
Oh, he couldn't make the play. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back.
The next come up, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, his 2nd home run of the series, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
A base hit in his first trip. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the sole. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
In now, Yu Darvish, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one costs him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Here it comes, 1-0. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Almora comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. One left for L.A. Julio Urias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 7.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. No hits to this point. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate, Javier Baez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First offering on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger's under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Peterson, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Pitch. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Fastball just missed above the zone.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Up next to the Dodgers.
From the stretch.
Cody.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Jock Peterson now. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Wilson Contreras.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Matt Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. Steve Pierce will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. To 2-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And a huge insurance run is in to score all the way from first.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Runner at second, one away, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Now the 2-0. This is foul right side. Pierce leads off second with one gone in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. So a runner at second, two down now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Kike Hernandez will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. Line to the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and Steve Pierce will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Number 25, Steve Pierce. Now at first base,
Alex Claudio will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the third spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Matt Kemp is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch.
Your attention, please.
First delivery to him on the way. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy, as this is in the air to left. But this will land untouched. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He went down on strikes last time up. Steve Cishek takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes strike 2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Up next to the Dodgers.
He's set. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bellinger is after it, but this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Pitch outside, the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Baez stands at second with no outs. And it's fouled away. One and one. Here it is. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Albert Almora is on deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Ro, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he takes a called 3rd strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now.
Now batting. The catcher.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
1-1 to count. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fouled away. On a rope to the second baseman. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Bellinger is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. David Freese will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. High in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now batting, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Grounded to third. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of chase at first base has been overturned.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Barnes is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Chris Bryant, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Victor Caratini will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Craig Kimbrell enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hayward is there, one away. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Max Muncy. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ball one to start the at-bat. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. A.J. Pollock is on deck. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. No balls and one strike. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Turner at second. Bellinger on at first with two down. And once again there will be joy in Wrigleyville tonight. The Cubs are World Series bound.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 5 of the NLCS, the Chicago Cubs pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine, clinching the league pennant and the right to represent the National League in the World Series in just a couple of days. In Game 4 of the American League Championship Series, the Indians combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg, sweeping the ALCS and stamping their ticket to play in the Fall Classic against the winner of the NLCS. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
Hey,
Ready? He grabbed that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them kills, it's time to see who be realer. Unloaded, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pop up, toe ya, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my war. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. I ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. Came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going.